All right, good morning guys. My name is Andrew from HTS Engineering, here to demonstrate the air leak testing on some Haycon Airpack air handlers here at UHN Mars. Just going to give you a quick overview of how we have the machine set up and talk about the different gauges and stuff we'll be videoing during the testing, because once I turn the machine on, you will not be able to hear anything. It'll get quite loud in here. So we have our machine set up for a negative pressure test. We've got our sections of aluminum pipe, our orifice in the middle, flow straightener, the testing hose, hooked up to a blank off on the unit and sealed. There's a hole behind there, so we can get the entire air handler in negative pressure. Close up of the machine and gauges we'll be referencing. Center of the screen is the variable frequency drive, so we can vary the speed of our fan to regulate the total static pressure we're going to test to. Left hand gauge is the total static pressure gauge, which will be testing at 1.5 times the operating static of the air handler. The right hand gauge is the differential pressure gauge hooked up to the orifice to measure the actual leakage in CFM to make sure we're below the allowable limits. So we're testing to 1.5 times the total static. So for this unit it's 3.25, so we'll test at 4.5 inches of static. 4,500 CFM, we're allowed 1% of that. It'll be 45 CFM leakage or less. So in this case, at 4.5 inches of static on the left gauge, we would want to see 3.4 or 3.3 or less on the differential pressure gauge to confirm we are within spec.